Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Chelsea, and if you're new around here, we like to do beauty related content on this channel. If that's something that you like, then please hit subscribe, and if you're already subscribed, then please click on the little bell and you'll be notified of every time that I upload. So today's video, we're doing this very forest pixie vibe. That's the vibe that I'm getting from this, and I've finally had a play with the Beautybay Wilderness palette. A few people requested for me to do a look after seeing this in my haul, and I know a lot of people have gone crazy for it. It did go out of stock, but I believe it's back in stock now, so I will link it down below for you. And yeah, just look at those beautiful colours and look at this shift on my eyes. Amazing, that's all I have to say. So yeah, if you want to see me create this look, then please stay tuned. So this palette actually retails for £15. What a bargain it is, because I absolutely love these palettes that Beautybay comes out with. I've got every single one, and I love these forest green colours, those blue shades up here. I'm not too keen on the reds down here. I feel like it's not needed, but I get why they put it in there. You do have quite a variety of eye looks that you can create. So you got your blues, greens, your mossy colours, your oranges and reds and burnt oranges and things like that. I'm just going to swatch a few shades. So the top row there, so we've got snow, sky, grey and twilight, so that's the first four. And then we've got ocean, forest, breeze and mint. And then we've got moss, ivy, lime and leaf. Look at those reflex. And then we've got eucalyptus, marigold, fossil and poppy. And look at fossil here, look at that reflex. It's a beautiful like rose gold shade, look at that. And then the last four, we've got raw, heat, earth and sunrise. So again, beautiful shades. So that's all the shades swatched, and now let's get into the eye look. Okay, so far I've done this eye, and now we're going to begin the next eye with the Wilderness palette. So first things first, as always, we're going to go in with PLOUISE base in the shade 2.5. So I'm just going to pop a little bit on the back of my hand, and using a PLOUISE 7072 brush, I'm just going to pack that all over my lid. So I'm going to take it out up here, so obviously you can see that we've come out a bit. And I'm also going to bring it underneath as well. So just making sure everywhere is coated. And then as always, I'm going to go in with my cheap fluffy brush. This is just from a set from eBay that I bought years ago. I think like my first makeup brush set. So the first brush I'm going to use is a MORPHE M456 brush, and we're going to go in with Twilight, so this navy blue shade here. It's like a very dark navy blue, and I'm just going to create the outer shape now. And I'm also going to press it along my lower lash. Okay, and now with my Morphe M4562 brush, we're going to go in with Forest, so this shade here. I'm just going to wiggle around the outer edge. And then I'm going to go in with a PLOUISE 118 brush, so just a small fluffy brush again. And we're going to go into Mint, so this shade here, and again putting that over the top. I'm just going back in with all my three shades just to intensify those shades. And then I'm taking a Peaches PC10 brush, which is a large fluffy brush, and I'm going to go into the white, so snow, and I'm just going to really dab my brush into it so I get a lot of shadow on my brush. So obviously it's a white, so you can't really tell that often. I'm just going to sweep around the outer edge, and it will just lighten it and diffuse it a bit more. So now we're going to go into the shimmers, and I feel like the shimmers really pull this look together. So I'd like to take a mixture of all the shimmers, well not all the shimmers, I use 1, 2, 3, 4 shimmers, and I just use my finger and I just press all over each other, and then that's how we created this look. So first of all I'm going to go in with, so it's Ocean that I use first, which is this shade here. Take it on my finger and I'm just pressing it on to the lid. And these shimmers are absolutely amazing. Just look at that. And then we went into a bit of Breeze, so this shade here, which feels a little bit more buttery than the other one. Lime, which is this shade here. And then to top it off, I went into red. This is a beautiful shimmer, which sort of like green and gold. Yeah, it's really beautiful. So I've pressed that into the inner corner and then just dragging it all along, just sort of merging all those shades together. And I'll place it up here as well, just to really brighten up that inner corner. And then let's go in with a bit more lime in the centre here. So we've got different shifts all over the eye and it just looks so beautiful. So now I'm just going to go back in with my dark shade, so Twilight, and just deepen up the outer edge. Then I'm going to take a bit of Sky, so this shade here, literally sky blue, on my Morphe M562 brush, just putting it next to Twilight before the shimmers. And then just back in with like Mint, making sure everything's all blended out. And that's the eyeshadow done. And I just love the way it just reflects, and it's so quick and easy as well. But then I wanted to go in with, swipe away some of this fallout. So next I'm going to use a Melt Cosmetic Ultra Matte Gel Liner. This is in the shade Spliff, so it's like a really rich chocolatey brown. I didn't want to use black because I feel like brown will tie it in a bit more with like the earthiness and things like that. So for this I'm going to use my PLOUISE 125 brush, which is an ultra thin angled brush. Let me just clean it quick. Look how thin that is. So thin. So what I like to do is just take a bit from the pot and put it onto my hand. I find it works better that way when you're working from your hand. I don't know if it's because the warmth of your hand loosens it up a bit, so it's more creamy. And then I'm just going to stamp my lash line. And then I'm going to use the PLOUISE Sexy Chili Paint. So I'm just going to take a little wincy bit on the back of my hand, like so. And this is like a really nice turquoisey teal colour. And then I've just got a mascara wand and I'm just going to run that through and then create my bottom lashes. And I'm also going to pop a bit in my waterline as well. And I absolutely love using these paints in the waterline as bottom lash mascara, things like that. They're just so handy for that, and they actually stay on as well. And for my lashes, I've just got the PLOUISE Q the Curl, was it Wispy Wink? Put the name on the screen of what they are. So there's the eyes done. So we're just going to hop off camera, do the rest of my face, and then I will be right back. So this is the finished look. Let me know down below what you think. I don't know if this lip goes with these eyes, but I couldn't think what other colour combinations I could do with green eyes rather than like a brownie peachy nude. So if you do think of anything that goes with green eyeshadow like on the lips other than, I don't know, does this go? Let me know. If not, then let me know what lip combo you think would go with this look, if that makes sense. Yeah, I absolutely love this look, especially with like the faux freckles. I put on quite a lot of blusher. I feel like really a forest pixie vibe. I actually am here for it. I'm here for this shift on my eyes. I just think they look absolutely beautiful. And yeah, and just for reference, on my face I did actually use a mixture of Fossil and Ray. So Ray and Fossil shimmer shades as my highlight, and look, it is beaming. On my lips I've got the Peggy Sage lip liner with a Morphe lipstick in the shade First Base. It's a very nude shade. And then I've also got that topped with a Primark Perfect Shine lip gloss. It's just a peachy lip gloss. It's one of my favourites and it's literally only £1. And yeah, and then I've got Lottie London faux freckles on and Made by Mitchell cheek stuff. So peach sugar and caramel chisel. And yeah, that's the only exciting products I should mention. If you do have any questions and want to know anything else that's on my face, then do let me know down below. So yeah, absolutely love this. Love this Wilderness palette, just like all Beautybay palettes. I'm absolutely loving their formula. The shimmer shadows are beautiful. They're so reflective and like 3D, three-dimensional, if that makes sense. And then the mattes have no problem whatsoever blending them out. They all blend beautifully. They're very pigmented. Yeah, no complaints my end. And again, this is a palette that you can do many different colour combinations. You could do blue, green, teal, red, orange, and I like the fact that there's a lot of depth in this palette, which is something that I always look for. You got your white, you got your dark shades, and then you got your medium shades and lighter shades, as well as the complementary shimmer shades. So you've got so many shades there to create looks. I don't know if you can hear the fireworks. I think they're done now. And you've got a shade to blend out other shades, which is what we love. And yeah, that's the end of this look. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up and also hit subscribe to really help out my channel. Nearly at 700 subscribers, so hopefully we can get there soon. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye!